What are the highlights of this week? The why and how to get past all these restrictions, which you really test to see if you're truly ready. I'll show you how to get your intuition in play, how you can change your off situation around to a much brighter and better shining magnet. Give yourself access to a free lifestyle. Start living in the new era vibe. Let's go travel towards freedom. We can feel a bit stuck in something that doesn't work, laying in the air. So it is taking time to wiggle yourself out of it. It can be relationships or your work that is draining you, etc. The old karma is coming back to haunt us. How to cleanse it out? Because the planet is flooded with cellular upgrade vibes this month. And we will not be able to move forward towards the 5D healthier, compassionate vibes, bringing in the abundance that we are waiting for, until we have shaken off the old fears, frustrations. This is why we may feel anger coming up to show us what is up and how to temper it. To find neutrality between light and dark, it is about losing the binaries of our diverse belief. The extremes, ups and downs, the extreme light and dark, the extreme good or bad. But to find a balance in the in-between, which is neutral, where we can think straight and not be so overwhelmed by our feelings, is key. The time between cause and effect is getting shorter and shorter. Find your inner core soul. It's time to choose what feels really good, right to follow, beyond the old morals we have been coded with. Because it won't work moving forward into this quantum new era. Live by cultivating joy, coming straight from the heart. Here is an opportunity to heal the hurts of the past. That's why things from the past may come up to get healed. And it's also an invitation to get out of being boring, staying low in an off situation. Continuously aim to shift things up. Do things differently. Get your creativity in play. Your unique way. There are always other solutions. Temper, cool down the heat of drama or the extremes. For example, losing sleep over work, overeating, etc. It's a reminder to regain balance. Like for example, I've been online for 3 years and I had time and time again to choose to go back to only the essential. I was doing YouTube, but had to go back to all my social medias to build that first. At the right time, I came back here to build YouTube and help you to a brighter, freer life too. It is also about simplifying and living your local life too, not only online. And accept that things will take more time, because it's important the balance of all the ingredients of your life. To realize my mission to free as many people from the rat race. See the beam of freedom, living their personal life purpose like me and my clients. It is so possible with my life-changing methods. Stay tuned and I will soon open the first online Shiinin Magnet Tribe, where I personally will help you find and get to your profound sense of freedom. These days, be willing to bring out your talents. Once you discovered last weekend, how can you bring your new project to life? Make an income with it or just live it out as a hobby? It would really help me if you liked, sub, and then ring that bell so I can reach more people and change their lives around. Real, tangible solutions. Instead of our old ways of undermining ourselves to fit in. Also, listening into your intuition is vital because it is the only guidance that knows your unique path here on earth, connecting to the universal library of all movements, the Akashic records. Only there will you know the right moves to make at the right time in the chaos of this unique moment in time on earth of profound transformation. We can't escape it. Either we go with the flow or we resist it, and what is not good for us will persist. You can find my free guide in the description on how to get in touch and listen in to your intuition for the right guidance for you. Because the world, everybody around you, only are connected to the old. What used to be truth is no longer truth in this wild, expansive transformation that goes faster and faster. You can only navigate it going with the flow like a dolphin by being in direct contact with your intuition that will know when to stay still, when to go with the flow and move forward, etc. Your pain is coded in your body. So it's about how you manage it. Slow down your mind and raise the frequency of your heart. Follow what your heart desires, what you deep down feel for. Because the mind thinks that it knows way more than it really does. It only knows the old and the past. So it needs to control things to feel safe. That's why we have this need to control, to feel safe. But there's no safety in controlling things because things will happen around that we have no control over. And life will happen to us if you like it or not. We are in an eternal flow just like nature. We are an undeniable part of nature, so we can't go against that flow. The quote-unquote safety is slipping away because we are to embrace listening to what feels right, not the same old of what we've been taught. Because it won't work in this dance into quantum expansion that is increasingly happening to us, to the world, to earth. Heart truly wants and live in integrity. Your higher self or your soul chose a life purpose before entering your lifetime. Your heart is the pendulum of what is truly the right direction for you to go in or not. What feels off or what feels so right. Being flexible is the new survival of the fittest. Grow, renew continuously without having to control everything. Trusting the guidance of your intuition. Trusting what feels right, follow that. What doesn't feel right, don't push it. It's not meant for you at this time. It's the way of your heart connected to all there is, your intuition. You find my free guide, link in the bio. We are to become aware and responsible for what we create. Because every move, every thought, every feeling, every action is a little stone on our creation. So we get what we are in each moment more and more of. Therefore, it is so important. This week we are feeling what we really truly desire deep down. And we are expanding our boundaries in our daily life. It is important to try and create new avenues. Better what doesn't work very well. Find new ways to go about every part of your daily life and be more conscious, more aware of what you're worth. Know who you are, what you stand for. You're worth that people care for you with respect. Therefore, first of all, you're worth of caring for yourself with respect, because the others only reflect how you function with yourself. Therefore, it's so important to become your own best friend. Take good care of yourself, because you're the only person that you have your whole life, and you're mainly here to get your life functioning. Because the more you get into balance in each part of your life, the more the outside will reflect that. People who have not dealt with you in a respectful way, in a kind way, will fall away, or you will not feel any resistance saying goodbye to them. Things that doesn't work for you, that is more draining than joyful. Try and listen to only have to do that if you have to, and install more and more of what you truly desire and enjoy to expand within. Because there's a big expansion with Jupiter, which is the largest planet. So around this time, everything is expanding. Be careful with your finances. Be careful with not overdoing things, because it can have consequences afterwards, where we have overdone things and we will have to, quote unquote, pay the bill afterwards. I would love to know how you're really doing in this big shift that are turning our lives around, like it or not. Where would you be? Where would you go? Indication of what your soul truly wants within that. And I will comment back on how you can move forward. So I wish you a shining magnetically, swaying through the obstacles. And may you sway through the obstacles.